Coming up next, the Celtics taking on the Knicks.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Hello. Well, most of you knew some decisions were coming, DA. They're still effective. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Schroeder is out there with prime time. Then there's Boss. Then there's Dimes. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. And for Boston, they've got Levine. Doc is out there with the closer. Then it's G. And it's Skiles in at the 5, roaming the paint. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Two great pivot men tonight, Chris. The position has obviously changed over the last couple of years. If you were playing now, you think you'd be more of a 4 or a 5?
You know, Kevin, I think I'd be a 3. I played the 4 and 5 in the NBA when I played, and I think I'd be a 3. Right now, you get to shoot, you get to take guys out on the wing. Defensively, though, I'd have to make sure I call for some help because laterally, you got to be able to move out there with those guys. But I think definitely it'd be the 3, 4, and 5 the way the game has evolved.
And you can bring the ball up. I've seen you do it. I know you could do it in this game as well.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you have a lot more opportunity to do it in this game, and that's not a criticism. It's actually, I love the way the game is played now. It's a lot less hand-checking, more space, and when you play with guys like I did from the Pejas, Stojakovic's, and all the great shooters, the Tracy Murrays, those guys, it's that much easier to play in space because the defense has to honor those guys, and if they space out, that means you may just have a wide-open lane to the basket.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Celtics.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Now the dish to G. This one for 3. Boston getting another chance here. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Schroeder. G with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The jump hook, and there are the Celtics with another basket. Here's Alexander Walker. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. That one wide left.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Here's G, and another basket for Boston.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Boss passes to Alexander Walker. They need this. Rebound, Boston.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Here's Schroeder. And the pass to Powers. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's G. He has 6. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Bean passes to Doc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here we go. Here's Powers, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's G. Right side, Levine. And G, now it's out the key. Here's Torres. That one off the back iron and out. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And it's G finishing it off.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
To the paint. Here's prime time. It's deflected. Clock at 6. Here's Boss. The shot misses. Nice D from Levine. The Celtics with the lead. Here's G. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Alexander Walker. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket.
Well, last season, the chemistry for the Celtics, well, to put it nicely, it was lacking. I mean, they had friction over playing time. Players pointed fingers. Marcus Smart said it. I mean, they weren't together.
Here's the closer. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Chris, just an uneasy silence in the Celtics locker room last season. The bench really not celebrating plays. How do they regain that joy?
Yeah, Kevin, it's so tough when you don't have good chemistry. I think you start with putting the team first. And leadership, it starts with being a good follower. It starts with sacrifice.
Champs checked in for Boston. Pass to G. Outside, Levine. His first shot coming late, and he overshot that one, missing. The Knicks with the lead. To the left side wing. Here's Powers. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Levine can't hit. Here's Dimes. Stolen away. Torres, the pass to G. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Torres. And it's blocked. Passes it to Powers. Inside. Here's Schroeder. The rebound by the Celtics. Doc's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Levine. Here's the pass to Doc. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, the power on that threw-down.
Wow. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. We're talking about number 1 options at the offensive end. There's a mentality, right, that you got to have as the team's go-to scorer, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's look at Harden. He can go 0 for 7, and then he expects to go 27 for 27. How about Curry? Have you ever seen Thompson when they said, oh, my God, Klay Thompson is off. Last game, he only had 11 points. Well, when that happens, you can bet your last dollar that the next game, he's going to make every shot. And so what it is, again, a short memory. Whether you make a lot, so what? I'm going to do that again tonight. And if you missed it like the previous night, so what? That wasn't this night. Let's get it right now.
So they take the lead. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Nance, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling.
From deep three-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. Knicks trail by 4. Now Jerebko still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
From 12 feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot. Yeah, the defender all over it.
This is his first free throw of the game. Jerebko hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Champ. Pass to the Cobra. Let's go. And the jumper is on the mark. The Cobra's got 5 points so far.
Well, they'll take that. But they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Nance outside. Passes it to Felder. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Medu. New York, no good that time either. Boston leading by 4. Here's Shake and Bake. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Clutch, he's checked in for the Knicks. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And for the Knicks, they're shooting just 35% to start the game. They get the rebound. And there's the pass to Jerebko. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Low, the pass to the Cobra. Here's Hudson. The shot. That's good on the jump shot. Hudson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Medu. Now here's Jerebko. Clutch, the pass to Medu. Shoots it. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Celtics leading by 7. Pass to the Cobra. Launches it, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Nance outside. Will it go? Rebound by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Knicks trail by 10 to the middle. It's intercepted. Here's the Cobra. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Smooth checked in for Shake and Bake. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Nance outside. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Celtics leading by 11. Pass to Smooth. Puts it up from 12. And it's Felder with the rebound.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Here's Champ. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nice ball movement by Boston. From outside, off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Nance. Knocked loose. And they're pushing it up. Here's Rhodes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Boston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action after this word. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston, we've got Hudson. Jay out there with Big Smooth. Then there's Smooth. And it's low in at the 5, down low.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now here's Nance. Here's Medu. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clutch. Not going to go that time. Celtics leading by 13. To the inside. It's stolen. Felder surveying the floor. It's good. Felder's got his first basket. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Dort passes to Hudson. Here's Smooth. Here's Dort. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Sinks the triple. Hudson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just this is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. Dort misses. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Clutch. Now the pass to Medu. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Medu can't hit. Celtics leading by 12. Over to the wing. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Smooth. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
G's checked in for Champ. And then for New York. Primetime comes in for Nance. And it's Boss in for Medu. Here's Alexander Walker. He has 6. Out left to the wing. Powers the pass to Clutch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The natural, he's checked in for Boston. He's off on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
Here is Doc. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Another shot, and it's blocked. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Clutch. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Here's G. He's got 9. Passes to Torres. Here is Doc. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And the second free throw, good. Knicks trailed by 14. Poked away. It's stolen by G. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Dimes, he's checked in for Clutch. Here's G. Pass to Dort. Here's the 3. Doesn't go for him.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He lobs it up.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's G. He's got 11. The pass to Dort. Pass to G. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Here's Skiles. Knocks down the 3-ball. Skiles has got 5.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Torres. Rebound by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Boston making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And here's Levine, who brings it up with the Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin. Shot from 12. Boston, no good that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has 6, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's G. He's got 11. Outside, Levine. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Shake and Bake's checked in for the natural. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Frazier, he's checked in for Boss.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Chris, are there specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early?
Well, sometimes for a guard, when he's defending the guard and the pick and roll comes and he fights through that pick, and as a guard, offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out when the defender is in a good position. But that's what makes the game so great, is the fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate and find out where you can sneak yourself in the gray areas of a rule. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hand in the cookie jar?
Here's Alexander Walker following the bucket by the Celtics. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Celtics leading by 11. Outside, Levine. Here's the closer. Takes it from 10. Rebound by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Austin's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Powers. New York, no good that time either. Here's the closer. Passes it to Don. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For New York, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The Cobra is checked in for the Celtics.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Kramer. Knocked away.
He'll be happy that they're in front, but he knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with that.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Knicks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. The first free throw is good. Hudson's checked in for Boston. Jay comes in for the Cobra. And a switcher also for New York. Felder's checked in. Boston leading by 8. Rhodes passes to Hudson. Now Levine. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Profits checked in for the eraser. Free throw good, Levine. Here's Felder. Frazier outside. The pass to Powers. Kicks to Jerebko. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
He gets it to him off the bounce pass and gets the assist.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Powers. Drains the three-pointer. Primetime's got 13 points in just this quarter.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Here is Doc. He's on target from 8 feet out.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say ouch to that.
Frazier, the pass to Powers. Back to Frazier. Pass to Jerebko. Here's Primetime, guarded by Levine.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Celtics leading by 6. Rose, defended by Jerebko. Here's Kramer. No good from outside.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Down low. Schroeder's shot is good. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
To the inside. Knock the pass to Rhodes. It's stolen by Jerebko. They push it up 4 on 3. Kept alive by New York. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Hudson, and the shot is long.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Now, here's Jerebko. The 19-foot shot, good on the jump shot. Jerebko's got 6 points.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Outside, Levine. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hudson kicks to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Primetime's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Count it. And the Celtics lead by 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Felder, the pass to Powers. And that one is hammered home.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's is Rhodes. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. So the clock runs out with the score tied going in.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first half. Looking at Boston. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave him a big lift.
And
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from primetime.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
And New York, looking at who they've got Schroeder. The eraser is out there with Boss, and it's prime time, and it's Dimes in at the center position. Here's Alexander Walker, and the foul called on G. That'll be his second foul of the game. Powers the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Dimes. Pass to Alexander Walker. The teardrop falls in. Alexander Walker's got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's G. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. Tries again, and Skiles gets it to go. He's got 7.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Pass to Powers. To the left wing. Here's Boss. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's G. Ripped away. Here's Schroeder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pulls it up. And that one's good by G.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Here's Alexander Walker. 8 points for him.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
The pass to Torres. Outside, Levine. 5 on the clock. The shot from the low post is good. Levine's got 5.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Levine. Tries the hook. And again, it's New York.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's G. 15 points in the game. Pass to Skiles. Lobs it up for Levine. And Levine throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Torres. Drops in the tray. He has 5.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. G really making a difference here.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Champs checked in for the natural. And Smooth subbed in for Levine. And then for New York, Nancy's checked in for Dimes. Clutch comes in for Schroeder. And Meadows subbed in for Primetime. Here's Alexander Walker. 10 points for him. Nance outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Doc's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's G. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
Alexander Walker passes to Medu. And it's a foul called on Doc. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Five to shoot. To end the run. Lang, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Passes it to G. Nance with some nice D.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Boss out of hand on it. Here's Champ. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the basket is good. And the Celtics lead by 8.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
There's the pass to Alexander Walker. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. G passes to Smooth. That's tipped. Pass to G. Shot on the wing, and the jumper is good. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Medu. Got a piece of it. Here's Smooth. Pass to Torres. Passes to G. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Celtics leading by 10. Here's Lowe. Good on the triple. Champ's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Left side, Nance. To the paint. Finished off the break. And that's now 7 points for the closer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. G, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Boston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Hudson comes in for Doc, and Jay subbed in for Smooth. Then for the Knicks, Felder's checked in for Boss, and the Prophet subbed in for the Eraser. Here's the closer. 7 points in the game. Fires from the wing. Yes, that goes in. The closer's got 9. Knicks trail by 15. Now here's Jerebko. He has 6. Nice open look, but it's no good. Now the Knicks on the break. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. And the pass to Medu. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. The Knicks making a switch here. Frazier's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Kicks to Hudson. Here's the closer. 9 points in the game so far. G, no good. Nance outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Nance. Celtics leading by 11. Pass to G. Inside. Nance with some nice D. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Clutch. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Clutch has got 4 points now in the quarter.
But that's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Passes it to Rhodes. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Now, here's Jerebko. He has 6. Shot by Frazier, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's the closer, defended by Jerebko. Shot clock at 5. Here's G. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Medu. Dishes to Jerebko. And there's the pass to Clutch. Frazier outside. Misses the jumper. Celtics leading by 9. And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Celtics have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
The natural, he's checked in for Boston. Bean comes in for G. Schroeder, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Skiles. He has 7. Rhodes passes to Levine. And he gets the jumper to drop. Levine's got 9.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Nance. Rebounded by Hudson. Boston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Celtics have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. And he makes the first. Primetime's checked in for the Knicks. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Knicks trail by 13. Schroeder at the elbow. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
Oh, good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Rhodes passes to Lowe. Rhodes defended by Jerebko. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 11. Here's prime time. 27 points for him. And he drops it in from the low post. Primetime's got 29 in the game.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Levine kicks to Hudson. Here's Lowe. No good that time. Pass to Jerebko. To the middle, Powell. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knicks trail by 7. Hudson is out there with the natural. Then there's Champ. Then there's Mr. Moves. And it's Rhodes in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Outside, Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw good, Levine. Dimes is checked in for Nance. And so Levine nails both of them.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
To the inside. Count the basket. And that's 12 points for the eraser.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And a fast break now for New York. Rebounded by the Celtics. 17 points was their biggest margin. Low the pass to Levine. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Here's Alexander Walker. Rebounded by Hudson. Celtics leading by 9. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Kick out to Levine. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Powers. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Primetime's got 33 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Rhodes passes to Levine. Here's Skiles. Pass to Rhodes. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound, Boston. Champ's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Skiles. Hits the 3-point bomb. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Passes it to Rhodes. Fires the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Schroeder's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Inside, Acker goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Dimes got his first 2 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside, Levine. The pass to Lowe. And he gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now a timeout called by Boston. And some changes here for the Celtics. Doc, he's checked in for Hudson. And G's subbed in for Jay. Lossie's checked in for the Knicks. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he's good on the first of three.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line. And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And so here is New York, 11-point game. Here's Alexander Walker. That's tipped. And G with the stop.
And he just dabbles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Alexander Walker passes to Powers. Rebound, Boston. Here's Champ, and that one, good. Champ's got 7 now in this quarter.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Alexander Walker passes to Powers, and the foul called on G. And that'll be his third foul so far. Torres checked in for the natural. So it's the Knicks now, down by 15.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. It's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. To Torres. Here's G. Outside, Levine. And the call will be against Primetime. That's his third foul of the game. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Knock the pass to Lowe. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Here's Alexander Walker. Makes it off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter. Celtics leading by 14. G passes to Lowe. Here's G. Passes it to Doc. The Celtics working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Here's Levine. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half. He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monstrous slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Alexander Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. G passes to Doc. He kicks to G. Here's Torres. The shot missing. The Knicks go the other way with it. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
The natural, he's checked in for Boston. Boston leading by 13. Here's G. Outside, Levine. Oh, good on the triple. Here's Dimes. And it's a foul called on Doc. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Pass to Boss. Here's Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Magnificent rejection. Here's Levine. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Levine's got 15 points here in the second half.
Open court basketball at his best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
Unloads from 13. Rebound Boston. Skiles has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. G passes to Torres. Here is Doc. Out to the right wing. Outside, Levine. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got 12 now in this quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Powers, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Alexander Walker, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Now the pass to Torres. To the paint. Levine can't hit.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
G passes to Doc. Down low, here's G. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw good from G. The Knicks making a switch here. Nance is checked in. Knicks trail by 14. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Powers. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
On the free throw, no good.
And, you know, he hasn't been able to get to the line as much as he did in that first half. Credit the defense for making the adjustment.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
It's stolen, and they're running. Here's G, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's Nance. Offline with his three. Boston leading by 16. G passes to Levine. He dishes it to G. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Here's Alexander Walker. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Nance with no one around. Nice shot from the wing. There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's G. Passes to Torres. The dish to G. The pass to Doc. 5 on the clock. Here's Skiles. Covered by Nance. Levine kicks to G, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Celtics.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for G.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
Lets it go. Opening, closing, nails it. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Levine against Nance. Levine can't hit.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here.